Rooney. Good evening, everybody. So we're going to carry on with our red factories. Now this is going to be turn 6, and at the end of it, we roll a die, see if we roll 3 or less. We'll end game. I hope to Christ it ends because I really don't have much left. This is a huge counterattack locally by the Russians, which is might be contesting me for this Hall 6A, but I'm hoping I can hold on to that. Aside from that, we've got a failed human wave, which now threatens to encircle me. And we've got some more units here that are going to be coming up in advanced attitude. So a lot of action should be had, hopefully. And of course, the fact that they dropped a Katusha on me. Luckily for me, this cannot adjust. It's just going to sit here for a second round. But it did end up destroying my vehicle. The one Panzer III I had left, which was my few hopes to actually take out this T-34. Would have been nice. It's immobilized. So it would have been nice to park it right here in U8, but I forgot to move him one turn, and then, of course, in the Russian turn, the artillery comes down. So I guess that's fate. We do have a Russian Berserk unit, so I think that's a priority to eliminate, although we will try to enter our area. Now, I could always retreat into the fortified and just let him smash himself against that, but let's get into it right now, and we'll do a wind change die roll. First roll of the game, we get a 6, no wind, and we'll start with our self rallies, of which we get 2. You're not going to do it. You should be DM because of the adjacent units, so that means you would need a 3, so I don't think I can try you. Let's use this guy here for one. All right, so he's back. We need that. And then I need to find one more. Now, you do have a DC. That would be nice to use against that tank, if I can get him in. But last time it didn't work out too great for that guy. I guess we're stuck with 2-7, so we will attempt to rally this guy here. Nope. So he stays the end because of the adjacent squads. Now we can do the leader led. This guy here really has to rally. Now he's going to need a 5. All right, that sucks. It sucks because he's on the first level, and there's 2 squads below him, which I now have to kill so that I don't just lose these guys for failure to route. That sucks. All right, let's try here. So this guy would be a 10 down 4, a 6, and a 6. 1, 2. All right, so that'll come off. Here we have a 10 down 4. Again, it'll be a 6. Yep. I'm going to keep the DM on you and get you out of here. You're going to come back to Buddy there and hang out. Now, I do have to repair this light. I really need that firepower, and that again, that sucks. What about here? I need a 7 and a 6. So 7 and a 6. Um, hey, Wardrobe, how's it going? Yeah, I was watching your Gavin take. That's a fun scenario. I think my face-to-face player Dave and I think we broke that scenario though. If you have your 10-2 and your 10-3, each leading a stack of 3 medium MMCs, then you can just bum rush the town. You leave them across the woods, 2 of them to stay across in the wooden building to fire across the street. Because even when they move, they're going to be firing on a 6. And if you're adjacent, you'll be attacking on the 8. So don't be afraid to throw them into the streets, pop some smoke. And if they break, they just come back and your 10-3, 10-2 will probably rally them. But yeah, we kind of broke the scenario that way. Because if the Americans make that strong frontal assault, then there's nothing Germans can do about it. They're just too weak. Anyway, let's look at the Russians now. So we have a commissary here, so we get rid of that. This guy's in a dire situation, so that is a 5, 6, 7 he needs. All right, so he's gone. You cannot rally here. We're in a building, so that'll be a 9 and a 9. 1, 2. All right, so they're both back. Not the greatest. Like I said, I'm really hoping that I end game on this turn. I don't think I can handle too much more attacking. Now, we also have you as a crew. So you're back. You're going to keep running to that stairwell for some reason. I'm not sure why. But I think that's your only recourse because you cannot really stay up on the roof. Here, this guy needs a 10. Oh. Okay. That's 2 boxcars for the Russians in rally attempts so far. Factory will bring that up to an 8. Building will be a 9 and then 11 with the leader. Down 4 would be a 7, so he will not rally. Yeah, you're going to keep moving. I'll try and rally that guy next round, I think. I think that's it. That is it for the German and the Russian rallies. Really not a lot to talk about there. Prep fire. Now, what are my plans? Everybody's out of the FFV from the Katusha. You two guys could charge across. Nobody up here on the roof. He's broken. So when I enter this location, it'll activate this guy, but not you until I'm adjacent. So that means moving on to that first floor. So I think you guys are going to move. Now, yeah, so let's do a command die roll for you. Okay, let's not do one for you because you freaking panicked. That's a lot of high rolls so far already. Mr. 9-1, you're up to bat. All right, so a 10 is just enough. Anybody within 2, this 9-1's going to have to take his own now. And he is fine. All right, so everybody's going to move on this wing. And we'll keep the MG kill stack back here just in case something spawns. All right, so you do have a target on a T-34. You're going to be at a 5 or less to hit because of all the hindrances, although you are required twice. Now this is my only measure of stopping this T-34, and I'm out of smoke. So again, this is really going to suck. All right, so I need a 5 or less to hit. That is not rate, and it's not a hit. Oh, I got a command die roll. All right, so this guy panicked. And what about the crew? The crew panicked too, so that shot never happened, and they lose this. Yay. All right. There's a wall here, which means you cannot fire at these guys. You have 2 targets, which you have to hit. Now, I do have a machine gun nest up here, which could hit this stack of 2 squads, but I really need to kill this and this. Because if I can kill those 2, then my squads here will be saved, at least for another turn. That would be 12, 20 firepower, up 1, which probably has a good chance of breaking. But I think I'm going to have to fire that at this location. So that would be +4. Down 2, it'll be +2 on the 20. All right, so let's do this guy here. All right, he's in command, and we can fire him, as we said, 20 firepower onto the ground floor here. So it'll be +4, down 2, for net +2 on the 20. All right, that sucks. That sucks. 11 on the 20 is an NMC, and it's a 628. Fuck. And no rate. Well, rip squad and a half and a leader. Although if I break this unit, I cannot see it. So I should be able to route towards it. It would not prevent my route because I cannot see it. Which means if I break this unit, I might be able to sit on top of it. And he would be forced to route away because my adjacent 548. Assuming it doesn't break from this. 36 firepower. Ah, what a shitty roll that was. Shit roll. Alright, let's try the 9-1. And see what we can bring. So we have 2 mediums and a heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the squad will be too far away. That'll be on the 16 column with a +2 into this location. 16 up 2. Should be a 1 check. Yeah. All right, 1 check. Okay. Now they have a 3 ELR. So 7 down to 6 would be a failure. So that's actually ELR. And broken. So yeah, I think I might be able to save these guys, assuming they don't die from the shots. Now, I had a 5 again, so once more, no rate. I gotta say, my rate of fire hasn't been too shit hot this scenario. So let's get a leader. You're an 8-1, you're an 8-1, so it doesn't matter, I guess. We'll use this guy here. So he's in command, which means our 30 firepower can fire. Now, so much for firing at that. Now wait, you do have a target over here. You can target the roof, which means you won't pay the line of sight hindrance, and you have a slim chance of hitting those guys that are in the factory, which would be a +4 on the 8. Possible, but not likely. Now I could spray fire, but I just don't like that. It'll be 12 up 1, and then 12 up 3 in this location. I think I'll have to fire on this unit. Unlikely I'm going to break the Berserk guy because he's in a factory and he's already fanatic. So, what else can I bring to bear? Now that's... Oh, you guys are going to fire at this, so never mind that. Yeah, I got no choice. I guess I have to fire at you. If I can knock these guys out, force them to rout away, well, the Berserk unit has to be destroyed. Which is not going to happen. I don't want to enter a hand-to-hand with a 628. That's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to have to kill it. And you guys are probably going to advance into there. So I think what I might have to do is retreat in the advance phase. Leave this hex alone, which means you're going to have to run, and I can hopefully interdict him. Meanwhile, you guys will be less than able to just engage me in hand-to-hand. All right, let's do 30 firepower up one into that location. And hope for a low roll. That is not a low roll. Ugh. 13 on the 30 is, wait, it's coward because reasons, so it's a pending task check. And you are not pinned. Wow. So that's 3 boxcars I've rolled in 31 die rolls already. It's not going to end well. I am Fanatic, which means I have a good chance of landing in Q9, throwing a DC on this vehicle. But I have to worry about this shooting me in the side. This and this. Fucking tank. God damn it. That tank's supposed to be sitting right here, popping shots into it. You need to make a command die roll. Alright, so that means you will be able to fire. You're already Fanatic, so it means you're exempt command. So I could fire 15, 30 up 3 into this location. So let's do 30 up 3. Rate's lowered by 1 because it captured use. So I do have rate. And that would be a 10 on the 30, which is probably a 1 check. Oh, 2 check. Nice. 2 morale check for you. All right, so you're Fanatic in the factory, so that'll be a 9 and an 8. So I need a 7 and a 6. So 7 and a 6. 6 up 3 would be just broken, not Eolard. And let's hit him again with 12 up 3. All right, so this is gone. And failure to hit. Shit. I mean, I broke a squad, so I could engage in melee with it. But again, I got this right here. This guy's probably dead. He's going to suck this up. What is that, 17? On the 30 table. +2 for being in the wood. Not looking good, I gotta be honest. All right, you have to make a command roll, which you do, so you can move. God damn it. 30 firepower and didn't do shit. What do I do with you? Do I try that? Do I run into Q9? Take 20 firepower in the face. I am Fanatic, so it is a 9 morale. It's not inconceivable. But I'm going to have to eat a 4 CMG as well as a 76 long point blank. That's how this last squad up here broke. But again, I am Fanatic, and I can always hope that he breaks something. I am rolling a lot of 12s. These are the rolls so far, by the way. You can see how shit they are. And then there's you. We really don't have a target for you, although I could fire here, but that would be +5. +5 on the 8. +4 with the leader. I do have smoke grenades, so I could do that. Now, this gust was actually gone. It should have ended on the end of the German turn. So there's no gust, just a mild breeze. So if I pop smoke into Q9 from you, that gives me some cover for you to come into here. You would pay 3 firepower, 3 movement factors. Plus, you have to spend another 2, would be 5. So you'd have to bring a leader with you. And you'd already be immune to Patsy. You're a fanatic. So if I live in a smoke grenade in Q9, I think we'll try that. What the heck, eh? What the heck? Now you are concealed. Now how would it get you to the front? I could just move you there. Maybe if I leave one squad here to fight and die. Or I could skulk back. I don't know. Skulking is not something I do a lot. Probably a reason for that. You are in command, which means the units with you can move. So let's put a move on them. And we'll start with you here. Because you're in command, so is the crew. Crew will fire the mortar here, which will be a 9 or less to hit the unit on the roof. All right, so no rate, which sucks, but it is a hit. Now, on the roof, you'd be no protection, and it'd be a +4 for the guys on the ground floor. Yeah, 7. 7 on the 8 is going to be a 1 check for the roof, and a miss for the guys on the floor. So you get a 1 check, which eliminates the factory bonus, and you're fine. Well, you can fire because you're in command. You and you and you would need to take your own. Actually, no, you can make it as well. So just you. All right, so let's command Daryl this guy. All right, so he's in command. I probably could use that 3. Let's move the half squad. The 8-0 stay back to recover, and we're going to fire you 2 into this hex. You 3, so that'll be 12, 16, wrong. That's 11 will be 22. Another 5 will be on the 24 table with a +4. Oh, pick up that LMG. Oh, never mind. If I don't use this guy, I could fire 20 firepower up 3. Or 24 up 4. What if I fire you? You 2. That would be 16 up 3. You guys together would be 14 on the 20 table. No, 16 table up 4. Then I got you to deal with as well. I have to get a DM on you, otherwise you're going to rally next turn. I believe these guys should all be advanced. Yeah, we'll do 24. 24 up 4. Maybe the dice will start balancing out. Or not. Okay. You are panicked. This is not turning out very well, I gotta be honest. Oh, yeah, that's right. You stay because of you guys. Now, you will need to make command die rolls yourselves because the 8-1 is up high and you cannot see here and here. So let's do the 4-6-7. All right, so he's good. The 5-4-8, he's not. Now, you're going to funnel protective fire, but again, it's my move, and so therefore you're not going to do anything. So we're going to do a 4 up, a 4 flat into this stack here. 7 on the 4 is a PTC, so the 2-3-7 and the 4-4-7 are all fine. So I'm going to be encircled on top of here unless it can kill something. So let's fire upstairs the heroic 8-1. You'd have wall advantage, so you would get there would be no modifier. Although I am a level 1 and right beside you, so I don't think you would get that. Against the bottom guys, yes, but not against the first level. So if I fire 8, actually that'll be 12, right? Because the hero can fire as well, because he's heroic. So it'll be 6, doubled as 12, down 2. 12 down 2 into this location. Let's do that. Unless he panics. So you have to make your own. Now that roll was for the rogue leader, but he never panics, so he's always going to be in command. So I'll disregard that one. Yeah, we'll do a 12 down to this side right there. So it's going to be a 3. That should be a K. K3. Excellent. K3 onto here. All right, so we have a 527 and the 447. So you are K'd. And now 3 check for that. So yeah, so you're obviously Elard. And broke, and you are just broken. All right, so that was the upper floor. Now I can fire the bottom floor. Now he cannot encircle me anymore. Although he could come this way. So I think I have to shoot at this unit here. If nothing else, because I'm panicked and I have a broken unit in this location. So let's fire 8. So that'll be 16 flat into that location. 16 flat. Alternatively, although it is non-experienced use, I could try to throw a DC onto here. I can't even imagine what that would be like. So let's fire a 16 flat, and it's a 9. 9 on the 16 is a 1 check. All right, so 237 is pinned, and the 447 is broke. Which I guess we'll have to do. The pinned squad will not be able to bring enough firepower to affect me. I would be on the 2-up-4. And he would cower because he's a conscript, 2 columns. So there's no way that he can cause encirclement. Although if I fire you, 1, 2, 3, 4, that again, that would be a 2-up-4. So no, it's not going to work. Although you're in a factory, you don't cower. Yeah, it's not a very effective fire phase for the Germans. Let's move you. And you are going to fire at those guys right there. So the 9-1 is in command. And we have a total of 20 firepower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. +1, -1. And +1 for the shell hole that it's in on the 20. 7 on the 20 is a 3. 2 check. 2 check for you. All right, so you're absolutely fine. I do have rate, so I could fire 4-up-1. Oh, there we go. 3 on the 4 is a 2 check again. This time that will be 8 down 2 is a 6, up 3 is 9, so just broken. And I could fire again, but I'm not going to push my luck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Before I go to move, I'm thinking of firing up on this guy here. I may as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'd be 12. 20 table up 1. 20 up 1. So that'll be 7 on the 20 is a 2 check. Now, again, factory fanaticism. At least he's DM'd anyways. All right. I do have rate, but I'm not going to fire again. I DM'd him. That's the important thing. All right, let's go to move. And we'll start here. Now, nobody can see. You're all at ground level. There's a wall preventing this pillbox from doing anything. You would activate when I come into W9. So I'm going to have to come into this location. Again, I could use smoke grenades. He would have a 2. And then you guys could move into W10. Be 2-4, that would activate you. And you would be too far away to activate. So let's try smoke grenade. All right, so we do have smoke. Smoke grenade sits. No drifting smoke from it. And then you're done. So you're not going to move. You're just going to hang out. So that means you are going to come through the smoke for 2, 4 into that building. Now this would be a +1. And you're 4 hexes away. And you got to be 3 with a +1. And so then it's just you for activation. 6. 6 is always no activation. You would not activate because you're not adjacent. Now you guys can follow suit. That was 4 move for you. I want to activate this guy without killing myself. I could send a 4, 6, 7. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CX'd into this location. Would DM him, and it would activate him. And I would only lose a 4, 6, 7 if he turns really shitty. Let's do that. So you're going to CX. You're going to go 1. All right, that would be +1, +2, down 1, +1. So you're too far away for that guy. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, and then a 4, 5, which will activate that guy and DM him. All right, so that's an activation. Now he's hold attitude, so this up 2 is an 8, which is a squad, and the squad's going to be a 4, 4, 7 in the cellar. And he'll immediately first fire, so it'll be on the 4 table up 2. So that's no hit. I could final. That would be on the 4 up 2. Fuck. 4 on the 2 is a 1 check. Oh wait, that's a German sniper too. All right, so Russian sniper and you're fine. And we would have 2 residual in that location. German sniper, no, and Russian sniper. Oh shit. 1 to 3 is north. And it goes 2, 4, 6. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess you're broken. Okay. And you lived, which is the important thing. Now you guys can come into here. And you guys can join him over here. And then we have you. Now, I do have to deal with this. Not really. I just have to contain it. His only target right now is going to be this broken guy. Let's just move you down here. You'll dash across Y7 for now. And you'll just hang out in the rubble. You'll come to here and rally that dude. You'll come to this location as well. All right, I need another 2. Smoke grenade. Oh, yes. Clutch moment. All right, so we have a smoke grenade. So you're done. And you're going to come into the smoke, assault moving, which will be 3. Where's my counter? 3 move. And you're going to attempt to place a DC on top of that guy. Now that should cost you a total of 5 move in this location, which is a hell of a lot of shots. So let's start with you guys first. Panic? No. So that's going to be on the 20 up 2. So this will be an 8 on the 20. This will be a 1. 2 check. Oh shit, this could hurt. 8-1. I wasted my luck on that roll. All right, so you're broken. And Ealard. Yeah. And you will be immune to leader lost task check because you're fanaticism, but you'll have to take a 2 check yourself. And you broke. God damn it. That's only first fire. I kind of expected that anyways. It's not a loss, but I was expecting that. All right, so I got to be aware that you're going to come back to this location. So if I move into this location, I would not be seen. I would lose concealment because of you. If I move into that location, that would be 2 squads. You're a squad and a leader, so assuming you don't get reduced, I would not have to overstack in that location. So you'll come into this location, hang out. What am I going to do with you? I guess you're just going to hang out for now. That could have gone a lot better, gotta be honest. Now, if I move to J9, you would fire. If I move to K9, you would probably route upstairs. Wait, it'd be attacker first, so. Yeah, you'll assault move into K9. I can get a 6 firepower up 3 attack in the advancing fire phase. I also have you 2-4. That would give you this target because you would have to fire on it for self-preservation, which means I can maybe live a little bit longer. So let's go 2. Elites panic on a 10, not an 8. So unfortunately, he's going to be able to first fire. So it'll be 6 flat. 9 on the 6 is no joy. So then you come here for 4. and he'll final fire. So that'll be 6 down 1. All right, that works. So you're done. Now I could fire you guys. Wait, what would that be? All right, so the building keeps you from activating here, however. That would be a 0 modifier, +1, -1 for non-assault. So you would actually activate when he's back in I-10. All right, unless I roll a 6. All right, that's all coming up good so far. All right, back to you. Again, I got a half squad. What do I do with you? I guess I can throw you forward. You go 2, 4. Yeah, wow. Not a lot of movement. I think I'm gonna have to go idle for the next day as well. That's like day on, day off, day on, day off. Luckily, if I go idle, the Russians will not be able to attack because they already used up their one attack for the days. So I will be confirmed idle tomorrow, which I might need to recover, especially because this thing's just about to hammer me. So let's start with W5 for Rubble Flame. Oh, wait, it is a 200. 1K. So it is Rubble. And no, I have to roll less than the KA number to Rubble. So it's not going to be Rubbled. What about Flame? It will be a Flame, though. Right here. So we do the ring first. Let's do this Rubble for flame purposes. Nope. And then we'll start up here with W4. For flame? Nope. Here we already have a flame, so we got to make sure we check for blaze. And this wood building right there. No. And then this one right here. Yes. All right, so that's going to be a Snake Eyes 5, so I need anything but a 6. All right, well, there's all of the ones. That's the ones I was hoping to use. All right, so we do have rubble in that location. And flame. No. What's EC? EC are moist, I believe. Yes, so there's no chance of that burning. This one right here. Let's see if we can burn our tank. All right, no. And that will be it. So this gets flipped over to an FFEC. And it'll be gone in the Russian prep. Other defensive fire that the Russians have. So this is gone. As is this. You finaled. I guess we'll start here. So it's going to be a 4 up 2. 6 on the 2 will be a PTC, so you're done. And here, you're fine as well. So it's going to be a total of 6 firepower, once more up 2. 9 will be a miss. You can final. Now, if you fire there, that'd be on the 8 table, up 1. Yeah, you're gonna final fire onto the Germans in the building. So that's gonna be 7 on the 6, which is still an NMC. 1, 2, 3. You are just broken. And the tank. Panic? Of course. So let's fire 8 up, 8 flat for the machine guns. That's a 2. 2 check. Leader. Whoop. 4. So he'll be dead. And you are a half squad. Keeps getting worse. Now, do I fire the main gun at you? Or do I fire at these guys? That would be a +4. Button up is +5. 2x range brings it down to a +4, which will be a 4 or less to hit. Let's try it. No rate and no hit. You do acquire once. And you are done, my friend. Here we have a 6, so they are able to shoot. It's going to be on the 20 table up 3. Again, they cower, so it'll be 11 on the 16 is a PTC. All right, so you and the other dude, you're all fine. And you are done here. Now here, let's see what your command's going to be. So that's a 3. And a 3 will get us fire all possible spray at closest target. So that would be these guys here in the trench. Fire any non-spray at target at least TM. All right, so obviously you cannot see that. You can see this. And you moved. So I think this is your only target. So that's going to be on the 8 up 2. Can he act? Yes. All right. So it's going to be 8 up 2. 9 is a pinning test check. And he's fine. Russian sniper. Sniper. This stealth sniper this time getting some action. 3 for 2. Oh, fuck off. Like, how does the game know that this is what's going to happen? Every time. Ugh. Leader. Squad, squad, squad. So the leader will take the first one, and now we need to do a second one for the squad with the LMG. All right, so he's not affected. This is a K. Wound die roll. God. 1 checks for everybody. So LMG, broken, medium, heat of battle. And the 467 is broken. So you guys are broke. And you get a heat of battle. Watch him go berserk. That's just battle hardened. Okay. That could have gone a lot better. How did the game know to come exactly 2 hexes and land on top of me? Wow. We're not done yet. Let's bring these guys to bear. Now, again, you only have that target. That's going to be halved. So that'll be 3 plus 5 is 8. 1 up 3, down 1, so 8 up 2. That'll be a miss. You. All right, so you're going to fire on the 8 up 2. That'll be a pinning task check for you. And you are fine. All right, now you guys could panic or not. Now you're going to fire 12, 17, 30, 30 table up to. You do have rate in your medium, so it's going to be a 9 on the 30, which will get us a 2 check. All right, the Fanatic unit, 2 check. He's fine. He lives. Yay. All right, so 8 up 2. I spoke too soon. That's a 1 check. Pinned. Oh, he's Fanatic. He's not pinned. Raid again. Okay, now I'm getting cocky. Fine. What has he rolled? He's rolled a 7, a 5, a 5, and a 6. Yeah. Oh, fuck. You're ELR'd and broke. And you still got rate, so who should I fire at? I guess I'll fire at you. 8 up 2. Finally, he misses. Oh, it's enough to make you drink. Cheers, guys. Alrighty. Now you have a target over here. So, what can you do? Oh, wait, let's start with you up here on the roof. Now, you don't panic, and you can see these guys. So you're going to be halved. It'll be on the 4 table up 3. Broke your meat or your light. That's good. You. I'm going to fire 2 flat into that location. I'm hoping they can see. No, you can't see. Nice. Panic. Nope. Again, I'm going to spray fire. So it'll be 12 up 1, 12 flat. 6 and 5 on the 12 will be a 2 check. All right, for you. Pinned. The other dude. Broken. Now you are panicked because you're first line, so they panic on 6s or more. Which is one of the good things that's actually happened this turn. You. No, you have a fire command, so I think you're going to fire. How do I do encirclement now? You don't have enough firepower to cause a PTC. These guys do, you don't, so I'm not going to be able to encircle. So I guess I just fire at either one. Let's take out the hero with 8 firepower up 4 upstairs. 9 will be a pinning task check, so the squad is fine. You. So you don't panic, and you're pinned, which would be 2 up 4. Not even worth it. So you're not going to bother. You are going to fire 8 up 4 into this location. Nice. That's what I like to see. Keep it coming. And then lastly, we have you. Panic would have been nice. How many 12s have I rolled? These are my die rolls. 139 dies. Look at that. Unreal. 8 12s. 26 6s. All right. You guys are shrouded in smoke. It's going to be +3. Upstairs will be another +4. So it'll be +7. 6 with a leader. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 7. And 11 will be on the 16 table. Actually, you may as well not fire. So just going to be the 2 squads and the heavy on the 16 up 6. No rate, and that'll be 11 on the 16, which I believe is nada. Oh, pinning. So the squad is pinned. And that is it for defensive fire, mercifully, although I do have you. You could actually take a shot at those guys. Yeah. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hexes away. So it's going to be a 7 or less to hit. Mm-hmm. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 die rolls to see who gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have a winner with number 4. Third one, 1, 2, 3. So you get the critical. Everybody else is fine. That's going to be no effect versus everybody else. However, will be a 5 versus you, and that'll be on the 12. So it's going to be a 2 morale check for this guy here with a -1 leader. So a 7 or less. Yeah. Oh, I never moved you guys. You're going to come into the factory here. That'll be 2, 4. Now you can't fit through the breach because there's only enough for one squad, so you're just going to have to hang there, but that's fine. Is there anything else that wants to shoot? He does have a rate, so he could fire again, I guess. Oh, God. You gotta love this game. The dice, the dice. Now, let's pick up that mortar. Or not. Or not. Wow. Now, you could fire... that is a heavy. 12 hex range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13 hexes. So you'd be on the 2 up 3. I don't think that's worthwhile. All right, that's it for defensive fire. Let's get some advancing fire. Not that I have much. You were supposed to throw DC, but you didn't make it. You will be attacking with assault fire on a 6. 6 up 3 into that location. So it's going to be no effect. You don't have to worry about it because you're inconsequential for that shot. You only have a 2. That'll be on the 1 table flat. What the hell, 6 on the 1 is nothing. And then here. All right, so let's start with the blazes first. Okay, so we do have blazes on the ground level. We need to go upstairs. So this guy here, that would be a yes. Stone is a 9. Upstairs would be an 8. EC would bring it up to a 9. So that's actually no. What about you? Same. And nothing downwind. What about upwind? That will not suffice. What is it? -1. EC is a -2. -4 for not being attached, so it's going to not work. And then we have you right here. I'm just gonna get rid of this thing here. You were just created, so you are fresh. All right, so you're a blaze. You don't roll, and you never turned on fire, and that was it. Okay. Let's go to some counters. Now, back to you. So you're going to fire on the 4 table plus 5? No, I don't think so. Although I could group with you. That would be 12 firepower with a plus 5. What does it even look like? 12 of 5. A 3 would get me a 1 check. Probably a sniper too. Uh, this guy's going to fire over here, so it's going to be on the 4 up 3. And then we'll fire the 8 firepower up 4 into the cellar. Or I could fire on the 2 table. Up to... No, I'll try 8 on the cellar. Never know. Never know. Alright, that's going to be it for the advancing fire phase. I'm running out of troops to move. We go to the road phase. Now we'll start with the Germans. So here, you'll come into the factory for 2. Um, 2, 4. You have to run as well. Now you would have to pay overstack, so that's going to be 2. And then you'll come here for 3, and then you can come back to this location as well, so that I can move my 6-1 on top of you and rally you guys. You guys are there. Yeah, you're not doing shit. You, my broken fanatic dude. Um, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6. You'd be overstacked, so you cannot go to that location. Looks like you're running back to here. Now you guys, if I understand the art of routing properly, you do not see these guys, so you can move adjacent to them. However, let me confirm that, because I think that might be illegal. Now, I can't move next to one, but if I don't see them and I end up beside them, will that qualify? I think I am dead, though. Yeah, because I cannot stay adjacent to a known enemy unit, even if it's broken. So you guys qualify. So you guys are going to be eliminated for failure to route. Yeah. Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Now you can move to this location. You guys are don't have to move, but I may as well. Where am I going to move to? I do have a leader here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 4. So you have to move to that location. All right. So you're going to keep coming back to here. Now you're screwed because you cannot come this way. You'll see us. And there's only two stairwells. One's in this hex and the other one's in this hex. So I guess you're just going to hang out. You are going to go 2, 4 down to the ground floor. And then we have you. You have to move. Where's my commissar? Back there. So if you come this way for 2, 1, no, you'd be overstacked, so that would be 2. Although you could leave your building. Yeah, let's do that. Just be 2, 4, and there is a leader there, so that's fine. You are fine. You have to move. Now you're going to come back here, or you have to go upstairs. Upstairs would be 1. Into this would be a total of 3 because you'd be overstacked. But you can ignore your building that you're in. So let's go 3, and then we'll come into the cellar or ground level here. And you. No, yeah, it's a house, right? So, yeah, so you can come back to here. You guys kind of are screwed. You have to come to this location. It's the closest. That would overstack. Well, you could make it, right? No, you'd be interdicted when you get to D4. Although you would get wall advantage because you're 2 hexes away from me and I'm only 1 level up. And I am pinned. So you would be able to make it 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have to pick a different objective, which is probably this rubble here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 in the shell hole. I think that's what you have to do, heading for this debris, or I should say rubble. And you're in the road, so you got to leave it. Let's come back to here, stone. All right, I think that's it for the routes. Gotta be honest, that could have gone a lot better that round. All right, advancing. Now, I think I want to give away this hex. Who's your target? If I move away, you will not have a target. You would have to charge this mortar crew, or this unit right here. All right, so let's move you back there. You're going to come into this location. And you're going to come into this location. I'll concede that hex to you guys. Now you are going to come to O or Q9. You're going to see this unit, and then you're going to charge them. So then if I move you guys in as well, it'll give me a bonus to close combat if I don't fire him. Although I probably will because this guy will be entering my hex. And then you can come forward. And you are going to repair that dude while you come to here. It's all coming together. Now, do I go on 1-to-1? 1-to-1. He would be stealthy. I would not be. If I don't move next to him, he's going to hit me with an 8-up-2 shot. And I still got this clown up here on the roof as well. 1-to-1, eh? That'd be 5s. If I get ambushed, I could try hand-to-hand. Let's move you into there. You'll come there as well. All right, let's do it. The dice have to come around. They have to come around at some point. All right, so I am pinned out there. Now, oh wait, you have to route because your units are still there. So that would be 2, 4. That would be 12 table and a 4 table onto that shot. I don't know if I should leave this guy here. I think you should. He can cover down the road just fine. He is a medium, so I think it's okay. Here. You're fortified, so I cannot enter that location. If I move you guys in, that would be one hell of a stack. I would be able to fire downstairs with 30 firepower, up 3. He'd be coming back 4 up 3. Hmm. All right, let's put a marker on you and on you to show that I have the ground levels. Building's not secured yet, but I do have the ground levels. Now, what the hell? What the hell, eh? Do I have all markers down? Yep. All right. That is going to be an unsatisfactory German turn. Close combat. Now we do have this one here. So ambush for the attacker is 5. Russian's a 5. Okay, so we're parity, 1 to 1. I need a 5 to kill him. I need a 5. If I choose hand to hand, I would need a 7, but then he'll probably kill me. I need a 5. And he needs one as well. All right, so we're melee. And I think that was the only one. Yep, that's it for that. All right, so let's get rid of the pins. And we're into the Russian turn. 6. When change. Do they get another random event? Hell no. All right, so that Katusha is bye-bye. Now we gotta do rallies. Now the Russians get 4 self-rallies. So you're gonna be 1. You're gonna be 2. And the other guy. It's funny the conscript rallies, but the squad doesn't. And then I need 1 more. Let's do you. Not enough. All right, now we can do the leader led. So here we have that's going to be an 8, 9, 10. Down 4 is a 6 or less. Welcome back. Repair that. What about you? So that would be a 9. Yes. This guy needs a 8, 9, 11. So he's back. And we need an 8 down 4, 4 less. And then you. Now that's a building. So it'd be 5, 6. So you need snake eyes. You'll keep your DM for now. All right, let's look at the Germans. So here, this guy needs a 9. Oh, I forgot to fire the guy down here. I forgot to move you. Now, you're screwed. You're not in open ground because of this brush. So you cannot move any closer. So you're just more or less going to be stuck there. I guess I could take that off. It's not open ground, so I never moved you. You're supposed to route in the last phase. All right, so we need a +1, -1 cancels. So it's going to be a 4 and a 3. 4 because he's fanatic. All right, so that DM comes off. And here I need a 10 and a 10. 1, 2. All right, they came back just in time to get jumped. Yeah, thank you, Wildly. It is a very intense, crunchy game. So this is the rulebook. 714 pages and all its glorious crunch. Yeah, you're very welcome. Definitely not a game to jump into like this. There's historic versions of this game, so if you're going to dabble, then I would definitely start with that. Or if you have somebody that plays the game that can introduce you to the rules, it's probably the best way. But yeah, thanks for stopping by the channel. All right, this guy needs a 10 down 4 is a 6. And you are still DM'd, that's fine. You here need, again, buildings, or rubble's going to cancel out the -1. So I need a 3 and a 2. 3 and a 2. And you guys will just hang out for now, as will you. All right, I think that's it for the rallies. Let's go to the Russian prep, and they have a 200 and a 150. Do they get another one? 36 says no. Okay, so I don't have to worry about artillery for this turn. That's just something. Yeah, crunchy. Exactly right. I mean, it handles just about every situation that you can think of. Now, let's start with you. Let's start with you. What are you going to do? That's a fire command. So the only target you have is this dude here. So it's going to be on the 6 up 1. You do have right 6 up 1, and you don't. All right, so you're done. You panic? Nope. So you have an automatic self-preservation. You're going to fire 4 upstairs, up 3. You're not leaving the pillbox. You are immobilized, but you do have a target, so you'll be not panicked. All right, let's start with the machine gun. So it's going to be 4 up 4. That'll be nothing. And now the main gun. It'll be +4. Button up is 5. Acquired is +4. 2x range is +3. That is not good enough. What are you going to do? No, it's a fire command. I don't think you have a target. So you're just going to hang out. What about you? You. Again, you're just going to hang out. Berserk unit, barring panic, will charge. Now, he's not a conscript, so he doesn't panic, but... So that's move commands for both units. Yeah. Now, again, the Berserk unit will come... 1, 2, 3. Actually, you'll be able to head this way, aren't you? This unit is the closest. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I could be sneaky and come up this way and then charge in that way. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So both hexes would be the same amount of move. So there's no reason why I couldn't go up that way and then do a lateral move into one of these. Well, you, because you're not fortified. And you. Again, you also have move, so I guess you guys are charging. Now you move. It's a lot of doubles, but not high enough to be a panic result for those kind of squads. Now, units typically in a fortified location will not move. However, I'm thinking of moving you and you. I'm going to overwrite the rule. I'm going to fire you. You don't have a target. Yeah, some of you guys are going to move. Join the charge. Try and get your factory back. Now you, again, that's a move, but I'm thinking I'm just going to fire. I could fire on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a 4, 5, 8, so he would be halved. So it would be on the 6 table up 3. I could also fire at these guys for the same results, which I think is a better move. So let's fire 6 up 3 to that location. And you break your gun. You guys are engaged, hanging out. That should have come off. You guys are not panicked, unfortunately, so I guess you're going to fire your 30 firepower up 3 to that location. Oh. 4 check. Well, you lived. You're pinned. 548 is Elard. Wow. Well. And you got rate. So let's fire on the 8 up 3. 7. And it'll be cowering, so it'll be on 6 table, which will be a NMC again. So the broken squad is fine, and the half squad is fine. All right, you're doing nothing. You could fire 4 up 3. You could fire on the 2 flat. 5 on the 2 should be an NMC. Yes. NMC for you, my friend. You're good. And you are going to fire your 12 firepower up 3. No result. What about you guys? That is a move command. Again, another doubles, but not high enough to panic. Well, you can't spray fire anymore. So do you take the 447 or the 467? Both have LMGs. I think the 467 is your target. So it'll be 12 flat. 10 on the 12 would be a pinning. And he is fine. I think you're going to soul move into there and try to take that guy. I think that makes sense. All right, so you're advanced. Now, advance are different tables, so it would be a 7 or less to move, unless he panics. Now, that should have happened a while ago. What about you? Panic? Really? Panic? You're going to fire 8 up 4 into that lower floor. That's going to be an 8 on the 8 is an NMC for you. And you. So the bottom guy will be pinned. Let's do you first. So no panic. Now we have again 11, 16, up 3 for the smoke, plus 4 for the building, plus 7, down 1. So it'll be plus 6 on the 16. So it's going to be a 13, and that'll be no effect. I think I'm going to move the squad though. Yeah, we'll move the 248. And now we come to you. You do have a support weapon and you do have a target up here. So you're gonna need a 7 or less to hit. That is a miss. Sorry, it's a hit, but no rate. All right, so no effect versus the dudes in the building, but I'm sure that will change. Now you guys, barring panic. What about you? You're not a conscript, so you guys are moving. And you, again, you could be firing on the 2 table up 3, but I think you're gonna move instead. Especially if I can get this 9-2 to sit along with you. So barring panic. Yeah, they're gonna move. These guys are all gonna move. You are gonna move as well. Now, normally, if I roll an 8 or more, typically that's gonna be a fire command, but they're too far back to do anything of consequence, so I'm just gonna move them all forward. I think that's it for the fires. Let's get some movement on the go. Now, the first thing we got to do is move our berserk guy. All right, so if I move through this building, I go, oh, suddenly there's troops around the corner, right? No, I can't see them because there's a wall there, but I can see a fortified location. So if I don't do that, if I come to this way instead, it'll be 2, 3, and then into there. Although I will have a chance to shred that unit with this. All right, so we have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're in range 10, 22, eh? So be on the 20 down 3 to that location. No rate again. Ugh. 5 on the 20 is a 4 check. All right, so you're only a half squad going in. Now, you only spent 1 move in that location. I don't have rates, so I guess it doesn't matter. So you'll be able to enter that location. Here, we're going to move into that location. Let's get rid of this mortar on the roof. I don't think we care about that anymore. Weapons aren't retained anyways, so it'll come off the board, and I cannot use it even if I take this back. All right, so you're in that location. Now, you can panic. Oh my God. Now, what kind of line of sights do I have from you? You cannot see there because of that wall. I'm going to have to make individual rolls. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Well, on the plus side, the guy with the DC is not pinned. Or panicked, I should say. What if I should attack him with a freaking... Okay, first of all, these guys have to use FPF automatically when you're panicked. So that's going to be 20 halved is 10. If I use you, that will put it on the 20 table. Up 1. 20 up 1, and this is a morale check for the panicked. Fuck yourself. Ah. All right, so you guys break, and a 11 on the 20 is a normal morale check. Of course. So you first, and you guys have finaled. Well, it doesn't matter, you're DM now anyway, so. Now, that was a coward attack because it wasn't leader led. Actually, it didn't even get a PTC. No, it would have been a PTC. So that's going to be on the 16. Half of that will be 8 residual. Which means you guys are not going to enter that location, but you guys are going to come here. You're going to join them. You'll come up this way. And we said we were going to move you guys. Now, let's move you guys into this location. We'll leave the leader back. All assault moves, so that's fine. We have to move you. So you're a odd numbered hex. So what move command do the advanced guys have? That's an 8. Now an 8 will get us full move, roll each hex, stop upon entering a building location if target available. So it'll be 1, 2 to 5, 6. So you'll come this way for 1. Straight ahead for 2. Straight ahead for 4. And then come this way for 5. Now you could get one more move if you go forward. Now 6 put you back in here, so you can't do that. All right, so that's you. Now you guys just move straight ahead. So you're going to go 2, 4, 5, 6. In this location, will I have eyes on? I don't think so. No, 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 no. Nope. So I will not be able to activate you. You guys will get a free walk up. So we said 6, eh? You are going to go 2, 4, 5. Now you cannot enter that location because you'd be overstacked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll come this way, and now you'll be able to be activated. Long and involved way to do it, but a 5. Now, what do we have? So we are advanced attitude and adjacent to friendly control. Nope. -1 for friendly unit. Yes. And adjacent to a strong point for a total of -2. So you're going to be activated. That -1's a 5. Should be squad, leader, and support weapon. So squad is a 447. Leader is a 6. Gets us a commissar. Yes, so a 9-0, a 447, and an ATR. Because that's what they need. Nine zero and an ATR. So you're out of move. Now, I've already fired you, so I can't do anything else. And you guys are all advanced as well, so let's label you as such. All right, now you only have 2 move because of that. And I can't dismantle it either. So if you come this way for 2, that would be 3 with the debris. So this way for 2. You guys are supposed to roll each hex as well. So let's start with you. Straight ahead for 2, 3, and that would be too much. So you're done. What about you? Straight ahead for 2, and then straight ahead. So you guys are just going to come up here and have to stop. Now you are going to move. I'm not going to roll for you guys. You guys are going to come to here, which would be 2, 4, and 6. So that way you guys can all advance. One happy little crew. So that's all moved. We have you. You're just going to assault into I-13. Let's see if we can get a fire command from you. You panic. That's not great. So you're going to be firing on the 6 table, and this will be a morale check. So 6 flat. And casualty reduction. And ELR. Wow. Well, at least you're not panicked anymore. I guess that's good. And we said we're going to move this dude here as well. Now, only problem is I got this dude up here. So if I dash into there, that would be stupid. If I dashed into E15, same reason. If I assault move into D15, this would be an 8 flat shot. Let's do that. All right, so they're going to first fire on the 8 flat. So 8 on the 8's an NMC. And turnabout is fair play, I guess. Now I don't have rate again, so I guess I'm done. Now that's it for the move. Yeah, we'll just turn it off. It's fine. All right. Defensive fire. Now let's start with you guys here. So I need a 9-1 to stand up. Then I'm going to fire 30 firepower up 3 into that location. So it's going to be a 9 on the 30. Gets us a 2 check. All right, so you're ELR'd and broken. Would have been +4. Either way, you're still broken, so I forgot about the CX. Okay, you do not have to fire on him anymore. Now, where are you going to route to? I'm guessing you're going to route to this cellar here. If the game ends, you're going to be in a pocket in the cellar. Elseways, let's see what else we can bring to bear. So you guys have no target. I completely forgot about that wall when I planned my defense. You're going to final fire. And that'll be on the 4 table up 1. 7 on the 4 is a pinning task check. And he is groovy. Now, you fired. Oh, wait, mortar. Redeem yourself. This guy needs a command die roll. This guy needs a 4 or less to hit that thing. No rate, but you got acquired. And then we have this mortar here, still firing up on the roof. Acquired twice, so you're going to be a 9 or less to hit. A critical would have been nice. Only shot, and that is a PTC for you. And the troops inside feel absolutely nothing. Um, Wow. What is your guys' out? I guess you're coming this way too. You're going to be overstacked. You're going to have to break, otherwise you're going to die. I could come this way. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. You have to use the shell holes. 2, 4, 6. So you could come that way actually, one at a time. You are going to fire your 24 up 2 into this guy. Now it's going to be a 9, which I think is a 2. 2 check. No rate again. 2 check on the 628, and he is pinned, which is good on balance, I guess. You can fire. So let's fire you separately. You're going to be on the 12 up 3. Now you cower. So, and Russian sniper. 7 on the 8 is a 1 check. Pinned, which I guess I can live with. And Russian sniper is not. Here, the command die roll from the 8-1. No, he's always in command because he's fanatic or heroic. So let's start off with 8 flat into this location. 8 on the 8 is going to be an NMC, so the Commissar, and the 447, and the 447, so they're all fine. Now we'll do the same attack from the ground floor. That'll be 8, 12, up 2. Nothing. The 247 and the 548. So 548 can fire. You're panicked. And that's going to be on the 8 flat. Russian sniper, and should be a 2. 4 on the 8 is a 2 check, which he fails. Sniper takes something in return. It is a self sniper going deuce for deuce. 1, 2. I swear to Christ, the thing is hunting my leaders. Wound die roll. Wow. Um, Alrighty then, let's spread some flames. So this guy needs, with EC wind and separation, he would need 12. Nothing down here because it can't jump yet because of no gusts. This location here is upwind, and it gets a zero modifier. However, EC. So base 8. Yeah. Nope. It needs a 9. Like that. And here, that would be a -1, -2, 10. And then this guy here to burn is a negative. All right, so let's get rid of the resid and the def. Any advancing fire? Yes, here we have a salt fire, so it's going to be on the 6 up 2. I like to see that. No target, no target. You're not going to fire into the melee. And you guys are too far away. Here we have a 6 flat. 5 on the 6 is a 1. And they are gone. And that's it for advancing fire, route phase, Russians first. Now we said you are going to run to this cellar. Take your DM with you. You don't have to route. Don't have to route. You have to route. What are you? You are a half squad. Here we have 2, 3 squads. So you can ignore this one. I guess you would come through here. You'd have to come this way. So 2, 4, and you would stop. Yeah, you'll go 2 and 4 into the shell hole. You could go 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could do that, but then you would end up adjacent to him, so that's not. You have to keep going, so let's put you here. And you are a half squad, so you can stay here. That should have come off last turn. And I think that is it for the routes for the Soviets. Let's do the Germans. You guys are broke, so you gotta run. Now here we have 1, 2 squad equivalents. So you could sit there. You're not good order, which means you're going to get ambushed. So that leader's going to have to break. I have to get rid of this panic, which means you have to break. All right, so you guys are just going to move to... I guess you got to move separate. So you'll come here and here. And you're going to stay in this location. That way I get rid of the panic. And because it's fortified, you cannot get in. Let's turn this to a regular fortification. And then you're gonna go 2. That'll be... No, you don't have to use the shell hole. You can go 1. That would be 4, and this would be 5, 6. You're gonna break. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think we're good with the routes. Let's turn that off. Let's do an advance phase. Get rid of some more markers. You cannot advance further. You guys could try this way. Yeah, you guys are coming around that way. So we have a CC in this location. And you'll be DM'd because of their presence. You'll come to here. You guys are going to hang out. You'll advance one. You're going to advance one. You're going to advance one. And everybody else will go up. You guys as well. You'll stay because you have acquisition. You guys will advance one. And advance. Now here again, we cannot move. I don't want to throw more grist to that fire base, so I'm just going to stay. And I think that's going to be it for the advance. Oh, here. Let's put you guys forward. Actually, we'll put you into there. You can pick up your mortar again. Let's go to close combat. All right. I really hope this game ends. This location. So the Russians are stealthy, so they have a 5. I'm concealed with a -2, so I have a 3. So there's no ambush. If I choose not to fire, what am I looking at here? 15 to 10. If I include the other one, it would be half firepower, right? All right, this 5 for 8 is not going to attack. These two will defend. So that's going to give me 10 to his 15, which would be 3 to 2. 3 to 1. What does Neil say? So we have 14 to 10 is 3 to 14 to 10 is 1 to 1. 15 to 10 is 3 to 2. 3 to 2 is a 6. Now, you're not going to use hand-to-hand because you outnumber the Germans. So you're going to need a 6. I'm going to go... Well, let's see what they do. A 5. 5 is best odds. All right, so I'm going to do 10. I'm going to take on these two. So I'll do 1 to 1, and he'll be on 3 to 2. So he needs a 6. And I need a 5. No. So we are engaged in melee, and I am concealed here. Okay, and this one here, we now have a berserk unit entering the melee. So we are going to be 4 to 6. Russians are going to go hand to hand because he's berserk. So it'll be 3 to 2 odds. Again, I would need a 8 because of hand to hand. Now he gets attacked back because there's not an ambush. And I would be 4 to 6 would be 1 to 2. I would need a 6. Yeah. So I'm dead and he is not. And he is no longer berserk. And that hopefully will be the end of that. I need a 3 or less. Thank you. All right, so that is the end of this scenario. We needed a 3 or less, and we got it. So, game over, man. All right, now we got to do the refit phase. How long am I going? 2 hours, eh? Well, we do have to finish a melee first. All right, let's get the rules out. What do we do here? All right, so we start off with conclusion of melee. All right, so it would be German first. If I unveil myself, it would be 15 to 15, 1 to 1. I need a 5. He needs a 5. He needs a 5. I need a 5. Casualty reduction. Now we're cooking. 1, 2, 3. So you are casualty reduced. And we continue. Now, it is the German turn first, so it'll be 15 to 11, 1 to 1. 15 to 11 will be in the 1 to 1. So I need a 5. If I go hand to hand, I would need a 7. If he goes hand to hand, which he will declare because he'll be a 1 to 2, he would need a 6. So I'm going to go normal combat. I'm going to go 15 to 5. That would be 3 to 1 odds. I would need an 8 or less. Let's do that. 8 or less. All right, so you're gone. You're going to come back with a 1 is combine into 1 friendly unit, so you're going to do odds. So you're going to have a total of 11 versus, let's take you. So it'll be 11 to 5, 2 to 1 odds. All right, 2 to 1 odds is going to be a 7, which he doesn't get. All right, so now you're gone. So you're in the axis. All right, now we're in the Russian turn, and you're going to do hand to hand. So it's going to be 7 to 15. 7 to 15 is 1 to 4. You need a 5 to kill everything in there. All right, you didn't. Now I am 15 to 7, which is 2 to 1. I need a 9 or less to kill you. Thank you. All right, so you guys are all gone. All right, now the game is over. Order of resolution, all melees are done. Now we remove some markers. So let's get rid of DMs. Prep, residual, def, as well as any pins. And gray smoke. Correct? Yes, any smoke is gone. So gray smoke, you go bye-bye. Now we have victory determination. Again, because of the leaflet house rules, it's a winner take all for the whole campaign. There's no individuals. However, that being said, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I definitely meet the victory conditions. So even if we were playing with the not playing with the leaflet house rules, then I would still have it. All right, so now we rally everything that's broken. What the hell are you guys doing there? Oh, you're here. All right, so all the German units are now unbroken. Now we do the Russians. So you're going to be in a pocket. And we also have you up here on the roof. You. And broken weapon, broken units. All right, so the only thing that should be left now is broken units. Oh, I missed one. Broken weapons. All right, next up is no encirclements, no minefields, perimeter determination. All right, so let's start with the axis. So we own this location. As well as this dude right there. Oh, then we come this way or that way. Ding, 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 ding. To you. Up to you. Ding, 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 ding. Down to you. And then you'll come all the way. Let's go this way. Then we'll come this way and we'll go up, up, up like that. So you're here. That goes back to Allied. And from here, we need to go that way to this location. Now, how do we get to here? Ding, 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 ding. I guess we come to there. Oh wait, yeah, you're also unbroken. Now it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess you would not be able to come that way. So we go this way, and then we go that way. Then we can reach here. All right, so I think that's the German lines. Let's do the Russian ones now. So they'll start from here. Oh, I didn't roll for blazes for the upper levels. I'll have to make sure I do that. Well, this building's going to be gutted anyways because it's on fire, so you're going to have to come this way. Maybe one more. Ding, 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 ding. No, you have to come to here. Then you come across. Down, up, down. Come across. You like that, you're going to go up. And from here, we reclaim our territory. Let's go to this guy. Ding, 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 ding. Over here, we go that way. We had most of the factory, so that is something. And then we have to loop around that way. I guess we count the tank. Well, actually, no, we would come right down to this unit here. And so this is going to be Soviet, so we need to mark that as such. Those are all Soviets. All right, so here we are. Now we got to go ding, 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 and then this way. All right, so back that way. You come over to there. You guys all come to there. And you, I guess, go to there. I think that's right. So this is definitely going to be a pocket because we have Russians in the cellar. All right, what's next? Perimeter markets are done. Pockets. Escape from isolation. All right, now we do have a pocket. We have one unit. This guy here. He has a conscript. And he needs to make a roll to get away. -1 if he's Russian. You're 2 hexes away, so that's going to be a further -1. +1 because you're a full squad, so you're going to be a net -1. A net -1 on this, so that's going to be enough to escape. So you get away. So we can get rid of that, and the building belongs to me. All right, next up we have drawing the perimeter, which means we can get rid of the units. Okay, so let's get rid of the Russians first. The tank's immobilized. Now, how do we recover a tank? Let's leave it on for now. We'll leave the tank on for now. Okay, so everybody else is coming off. All right. So you guys all go sit over there. And the rest of this can all go. All right, so let's reset that. Now we can get rid of the Germans. So let's put you all over here for now. All right, my meager looking Germans, not too many of them are left. All right, now what else do we have to do? Marker removal, clearing the map. I do have 2 wrecks that are not burnt out. I might be able to recover those. Now, wreck recovery. How do we do that? So I do have 2 wrecks. Now, if I... All right, so I got to roll to see if I can get the recovered. Let's do flames. All right, so we get rid of this. No, that's rubble. So the rubble's going to stay. And we will put a overlay rubble on that one. That way there. You guys are ablaze as well. There's a very real chance that they could collapse. Stone rubble, non-factory building, gutted or rubbled. So this is 1 die. So that building is a 6. Building is rubbled. All right, so we have this in all locations. Then we can put that back. All right, so flame spread. Adjacent to it does not contain a blaze. All right, so we have to put another one over here. And All right, so I think we burnt out this area. Why is that there? That should be... Oh, that's right, because we got rid of it. That should be there. The wood's on fire, which means this is all going to burn. Luckily, I've captured it. You two guys become active, and then we spread two into those locations. So the wood is lit. Now we have so those are houses, yeah. All right, so that building is now rubbled and ablaze. All right, so we're all good with the fire. Moving on. Fortifications, equipment, wounded leaders. Now I must do wounded leaders. So let's start breaking out the units. I apologize, this is kind of slow, but it's kind of got to be done. There is not a lot of troops left over, I gotta say. Um, yeah, you're fanatic. You'll keep that for now. Six plus one. It'd be nice to get rid of you. Maybe got two 6+1s out of this deal. Bad RNG, I tell you. All right, so we'll leave the squads alone for now. I think I got all the leaders out. Yeah, all right. Now, wounded leaders. Two or less, they stay alive. So I only got the one wounded, which is not too bad, I guess. All right, so he's gone. Um, I'll get rid of him. I'll keep him later. I'll need him to count stats. And then we have heroes. So each heroic leader is now battle hardened. So you're 9-1 and no longer heroic. Now, according to the Leaflet House rules, again, we're not going to do any battle hardening of squads. I'm going to forgo that for these days going forward, I think. I don't like it too much. I don't think, obviously, it wasn't designed for solitaire play. So using that is kind of handcuffing me because I'm missing out on like 4 heavy machine guns because of that. But I'll continue for this scenario end refit phase, and then going forward, we're not going to use it anymore. Now we have a new day. I'm going to have to go idle. Now, what are the chances of repairing a wreck? I guess we can't repair a wreck. I think that's available in Ballad of the Guards, but not in Red Factories. Yeah. All right, so I do have a Russian tank that's immobilized, so let's repair that. So this is one die roll. It's a 4. Modifiers are nil, so it's no change. So it's going to be starting the game in immobilized, which I guess is fine. All right, so if I go back to the vehicle, I will be able to scrounge weapons out of it. I just have to make a scrounging attempt. D10.5. All right, so a 1 to 3 die roll. So I have 2 tanks. So let's do this one first. 1 to 3. And the other one is 1 as well. So I will be able to pick out 2 LMGs. Actually, I don't think I even have that. Yeah, they don't have any guns. Yeah. No, wait. No, they do. They have a coax and a BMG, so I would be able to get. Okay, so I got the BMG and CMG from here. Let's do the other one. 1, 2. That one, no. So I do get 2 LMGs. Scrounge from those vehicles. And then we'll replace them with a wreck. Yeah, all right, so that's good there. Now, continuing on the refit phase, we have. I am going to go idle. And I know the Russian cannot declare an attack because he's already done his 1 attack, so it will be idle. And then from there, it's refit phase. All right, so that's 2.5 hours. So that's the end of the Red Factories 19 October. We have made some progress in relation to our starting line, which is the blue line you can barely see. Right now, we've made a nice little wedge over here. We've got most of Factory 6A, and we've started pushing along the warehouse road as well. So we're making some inroads, but the problem with Solitaire in this respect is all this is going to come back, and I'm getting depleted more and more. So another reason why we're going to drop the Leaflet House rules, and we're just going to go with the straight up Solitaire campaign game rules. So that will get our HMGs back going forward. All right, thank you guys very much for coming out.